We live. We live. I ain't been back. I ain't been here in a minute. It's been about 2 weeks. Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks. What's up, everybody? Give yourself a standing ovation. Clap for yourselves. You're alive, living, kicking it. Your head is, your feet above ground. Your head is above water. Yeah, like I said, I'm still in my infant stages, so we're making it happen though. Hope all is well with everybody who's watching, who's viewing, who's checking me out. Loving, living life, enjoying yourself first. So yeah, it's what topic today for discussion. Or first of all, like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. I have no what can I say? I have no music introduction yet. Still working on that. So when you see my live come up, podcast, YouTube, it's gonna be some music coming in. I usually put my harmonica, play that, but right now this is just coming in here to rant, chop it up a little bit, and like I said, hope all is well with everybody. But it's about today. Tonight's topic is what brings you happiness and joy or happiness. So first of all, you can't make somebody else happy unless you happy. You can't bring nobody else joy unless you got joy inside yourself. So that's all. That's all we're talking about right now. Are you bringing yourself joy? What really makes you happy? What really brings you joy? We're gonna let go of or we're gonna throw it out the window, the materialistic things, money, cars, houses. It's all beautiful things. It's all the trophy things that you work hard for, and they're beautiful, and we all would love them. We all striving to get them. But at the end of the day, when you do get them and you got them, are you really happy, and and do you really have joy in your life? Do you really have joy? Do you really have happiness? And like, what brings you happiness? That's the question. What really brings you happiness? Is it playing sports? Is it taking a walk every day? Is it driving a truck? Is it cooking? Is it doing martial arts? Is it is it boxing? Whatever. Is it seeing your children even after they've grown and become adults? Is it seeing your spouse walk through that door, talk to them on the phone? Do these things really make you? What makes you happy? What brings you joy? Is it writing in your journal? Writing in your notebook? Is it sweeping the floor? Is it mopping the floor to keep your house clean? Is it cutting the grass? So many things. What really makes you happy? Like, what else will make you happy besides being rich materialistically? Because once you get rich or wealthy, or you got good credit, or you're established, what really brings you joy? Before, during, and after you are financially in a position of financially stable, financially successful, what brings you happiness and joy? That's a question that you have to answer for yourself, not me, but you. So that's what we discussing today. And there's so many things out here that brings a human being joy. Is it having a dog, having a pet? Is it having a cat? Meow, meow, meow. Like I said, is it having a dog? Whatever. Like, what really? Is it having a fish tank where you feed the fish? Is it having a lizard, a turtle that you got walking around in the fish tank? Is it having a snake? Walking around with, is it having one of those ferrets? What brings you joy? So you gotta ask yourself, what brings you happiness? Because what would keep you from staying stressed out? What would keep you from staying depressed if you get into this position? Like we all been stressed, depressed for a minute, but what would help you to snap out of it that will bring you happiness? Seriously, that will bring you joy. Like I know, like for me, if I'm stressed, depressed, feel like the weight is on my shoulders, got the monkey on my back. I know a few things that'll make me excited, bring me joy and happiness. I know what to do it for me. If that phone ring and it's like, a few different people in my life that call me at that time, or if I can call them, that would bring me joy. But it's more so if I'm in a bad position, I'm in a bad situation, or I'm stressed. It's more, I'm not gonna pick up the phone and be like, yo, I'm stressed. I need you to talk to me. But if my phone rings, I'm gonna answer it because I know those people are gonna bring joy and happiness to my life, and it's just going. I'm gonna go from this to this with a big smile, like, hey, like I said, it's my partner, my wife, my son, they'll bring excitement. If I just name those three because that's what it is. Big Melvin, I call him. But anyway, yeah, so. But like I said, what brings you? My shirt a little wrinkled. That's all right. What brings you joy and happiness? Being around your friends, being around your co-workers. You gotta ask you. This is something you gotta ask yourself too. So because it's a lot of people that's out here. Because one thing that we always look to do or look forward to or ask for, we look for approval. And it comes from different sources or resources, whatever it is. But a lot of times, we look for approval from childhood, even till we get to adulthood. And when we become adults, us looking for that approval is more so us not being confident within ourselves while we're looking for that approval. Because the only person that needs to approve, that you need to get approval from, the number one person you need to get approval from is from yourself. Period. That's it. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Those people that you need to get approval from. Because we look for approval. We look for that to it could be a way to bring us happiness and joy. They don't approve of it now. You feel like you didn't do your job well, but throw that stuff out the window. You the only one need to prove yourself. So like I said, find out what's going to bring you joy and happiness. Like for me, I'm a comedian. I talk shit. I make people laugh. I'm funny as all outdoors. I'm funny as hell. You know what I mean? And I talk shit. I use profanity and I talk dirty and all that. Because that's how some people gonna look at it as. Not everybody, but some people gonna look at it. Oh, he talks dirty. Some things I do say. You may take it that way, but it's the English language. But you may take it that way. But still, I'm funny as hell. I'm super dope. I really am. And that's one of the things, that brings me joy and happiness. Making people laugh is one of the things that brings me joy and happiness. Driving a truck, that's another thing that makes me happy. Shifting them gears and listening to that engine roar, listen to that Jake brake, cooking. cooking, just dropping a cake in the oven from scratch, or cooking a beautiful meal. These are things that makes me happy, that brings joy to my life. So like I said, find out things that's going to bring you joy to your life. And it was times in my life where I was looking for approval. You know, so I'm just saying to y'all out there, man, you got to look for somebody else's approval. Approval, you stamp it yourself, stamp your own self approval. You know what I mean? You build, if you don't have confidence, build your confidence. Some and people get confidence from different avenues during their life or growing up. From a coach, parents, siblings, aunts or uncles, some type of family member. If not, then friends. If not, then if you don't get it from none of them folks, then you have to get it. You have to figure out how to get it yourself. And having confidence, understanding, knowing that having confidence is it's a big thing. It's a thing where you have to, like, if you lack confidence, like you walk with your head down. Let me see how I can describe it. Like having confidence and believing in yourself is walking with your chest out, walking with your head up. It's not about being cocky or arrogant, but it'll come off like that because you're so confident within yourself. But you must believe in yourself, and it'll start to feel. It can feel kind of strange, like it can feel some type of way until you really know and really understand and really believe in yourself. That it's gonna seem kind of weird. It's gonna seem kind of strange, like you walking in the room, like I'm here, but you ain't got to say I'm here. But you walking in the room like, ha, I'm the elephant in the room. Or you just walking, you just your aura gonna have this thing around you, this glow around you. You're gonna have this whole glow. When they see you coming in there, they're gonna be like, oh, he Dennis Stratford. There you go, that's him. And you walking with that confidence. It's like, oh, but not with arrogance or cockiness, but with that confidence. Like, yeah, what's happening, y'all? Letting people know and understand, believe in yourself, so you can bring yourself happiness and joy at the same time. But building that confidence factor, being super confident. You gotta be super confident and believe in yourself. You can't let nothing stray you away or deter you or throw you off track. And like I said, when you're super confident and confident in yourself, people look at you different. People look at you strange. People look at you like, oh, he think he all that. They have their opinion, and people gonna have their opinion anyway. But you can't let that derail you. You can't let that stop you. Somebody coming to you with confidence, you come back to them with confidence. They're gonna know, oh, he confident too. That's what I'm talking about. But all that comes with, it comes with, different things you got to deal with, different people you can be around that can help you build confidence if you don't already have it. And that's going to just, keep bringing you joy and happiness. So you got to make sure you got joy and happiness, because we all get stressed out and depressed, because life is going to hit you anyway. It's just going to hit you somehow. But just realize and understand and know you just got to keep moving forward. But believe in yourself and bring yourself joy and happiness. Like I said, I'm Dennis Stratford, Dennis J. Stratford, Dennis Joseph Stratford, all capital letters. That's how I go. That's how I be telling. I got several nicknames. Little Jello, Silky Smooth, Silk, Knobby Knees. These are names that these cats was giving me, and along with all them other names too. I got them derogatory names too, because I'm sarcastic. I can be slick with the mouth, but it's fun. The number one name that sticks to me is Brown Rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doo. But yeah, I ain't been on, like I said, I ain't been on here a couple weeks. Follow me, like, subscribe, follow me on YouTube, follow me on my podcast. This is Dennis Travel 100 Truths. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, IG, Dennis J. Stratford. Check me out. I'll be going on live on Facebook, Instagram, letting you know about my shows, when the next show, etc., blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But my point today is to find your, if you don't already have it, your joy and your happiness, and stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Don't worry about nobody else's lane. That's what we get caught up. That's what we get caught up in the mix at. Worrying about what other people doing, what other people saying, and what lane they in, and we trying to get in their lane and try and prove that we better than them emotionally. We better than them spiritually. We better than them educational wise. You know, we better than them financially. We will compete and we will criticize and antagonize and chastise somebody else for what they're doing, and try and make ourselves look better and be better and sound better than the next person, because we're sitting there gossiping, not minding our business, but minding other people's business. And that throws the whole monkey wrench in the program and mess everything else up for you, because you are not staying in your lane. Like I said, you know, I'm a comedian. I talk shit and I use profanity. I cuss, and you know, people say, you know, yeah, I like you, man. You funny, man. You dirty, nigga. You baby saying some dirty shit, but you funny. And I'm gonna stay in my lane. I use words. I bring it to you, but like I said, my comedy is not just about me, you know, being dirty, but and all that. But yeah, I use profanity, but you know, I talk about several different things. But I stay in my lane, meaning the way I'm gonna go on that stage and talk about what I'm gonna talk about. I don't try and talk about something or a subject and try and compare it to how somebody else talked about it, and be like, well, I need to use these words. Not saying it's the same subject, not the same subject, but just, well, they going on here talking like this. They talking smooth and they laid back and they chilling. So maybe I need to talk smooth and laid back and chill. No, that's what I mean by staying in your lane. Be who you are. Be the ultimate you, and that's it. The moment you try and be somebody else, you're gonna fail. You know, look, and the biggest, what's the biggest what's it called, when you imitate somebody or duplicate somebody, that's the biggest, the highest trophy, but it's another word for it that you can give somebody. It's the highest accolade when you intimidate, not intimidate, when you emulate somebody, or try and be like somebody else. You know, that's the highest form of, you know. But at the end of the day, you gotta find out and figure out and know who you are and be the best version of yourself. If you're gonna, and so it can bring you all that happiness and joy. Like I'm talking about, bring you all that happiness and joy. If you're gonna constantly worry about what somebody else is doing, you're not focusing your energy on what you should be doing. So I give you a quick example. You are we, you, me, we, he, she, us. The moment we decide and we choose to talk about what somebody else is doing, the moment we decide to chastise them or voice our opinion about they should be doing this and they should be doing that, look at yourself first and ask yourself, did you criticize yourself today? Did you really take a look in the mirror and talk about what you're not doing and what you can do and how you can improve yourself before you start talking about somebody else? What are you going to do to improve yourself, make yourself better? Because when we talk about other people, when we gossip and talk about other people, you know, to bring them down, we're trying to make ourselves look good, like we're better than them. You know, it doesn't matter what you do. That doesn't make you better than them. Doesn't matter. You know what I mean? You got to be 100% in and focusing on yourself. Like, like we get caught up in the debate on who's the GOAT in sports. Who's the GOAT? Who's the GOAT? Who's the GOAT? A lot of black people talk about who the GOAT is for basketball. And that's fine. It's going to be a debate that's going to go on forever. My thing is, all right, how can you, what do you like and what don't you like about this person as an athlete that you think that's going to make them the GOAT or not make them the GOAT? Like, you don't agree, the times have changed with the rules of the game and all that stuff. So the moment we decide to start criticizing other people about who the GOAT is, we need to take a look at ourselves. And you know what? I don't know. It's kind of crazy how we compare it. Like I give you an example. Then I'm getting out of here. I got to shut it down. But I like an example of Floyd Mayweather. Money made TMT, the money team, money made team to the shoulder roll and yeah, One thing I like about this dude is how he stayed in his lane and how he spoke about staying in his lane. Like if you look throughout his career, he didn't have no endorsements. He was all about his money, but he didn't have no endorsements. And if you pay attention and look at it, like you didn't see no big sports apparel giving him endorsements, no beverage companies giving him no endorsements. But he was training and working to be undefeated and staying in his lane and focusing on making money, by doing the deals and cutting off everything else and not worrying about what everybody's thinking about. Just, let's get this money. Let's do this pay-per-view. Let's get rid of this contract that we're under and we be our own promoters and all that stuff. And it's worked for him and it's benefited for him, which is a beautiful thing. But understand if you look at it, because a lot of people don't like him because he's always flashing money. I get it. Okay, cool. He always flashing money, telling about how much money he got. He's taking pictures of all this money he got and where he's shopping at and this and that. Okay, I get it. People don't like that. Okay, that's fine. I'm not debating with y'all whether you like what he did, how he's going moving around with the money or not. I'm not debating that. All I'm saying is that dude stayed in his lane. Whether you like him, love him, or hate him, he stayed in his lane. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you understand where I'm coming from with staying in your lane, like all the people who we look at as sports figures who are great. If you take a look at them, if you really take a look at them and observe them for a minute, whether it's athletes or entertainers, comedians, or actors, because I'm just talking about people we see publicly that's always talked about. If you look at them, they stayed in their lane. They was the best version of themselves. Like we compare LeBron to Michael. Michael was more intense. He was a killer. And LeBron, he soft. He ain't no killer. That's the word that's going on. Michael stayed in his lane, being the best version of himself, who he was on the court. LBJ, LeBron is being the best version of himself on the court. See, we starting to compare. That's where the gossip comes in. This is where the critics. This is where we start talking about other people, what other people doing. We saying that LeBron's not going to the hoop dunking and don't have that tenacity and that meanness that Michael had. He's not Michael. He's being the best version of himself. Just like Floyd is not Ali, because he's being the best version of himself, just like Ali was being the best version of himself. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is be the best version of yourself. You be the best version of yourself and you bring yourself happiness and joy and your family and all that. It's going to take you to higher heights in this world. You're gonna climb up. You're going to go to a higher altitude because you're focusing on being the best version of you. Who are you? Like this right here, this is me. This is me. I ain't trying to do I ain't doing it because somebody else doing it. No, I'm doing it because I want to do it. When I shave this off, I'm doing it because I want to do it. That's me. I'm not looking at it. Oh, I like his look. I'm gonna cut that up. No, you know what I mean. I'm doing me. That's what I'm going to do. If I grow it out, boom, I'm doing me. I'm not trying to be somebody else. And I'll give you a little example of that too. Like when you see a black man, a grown black man, a grown man, a black man with all his facial hair off and may just have the goatee and don't have no mustache. A lot of other men will have the audacity to criticize that man for not having a mustache. Why are you looking at a man that close up in his face saying you need to grow your mustache back? Why are you worrying about what my mustache is? Why are you all up in my seat? Why are you all up in my face like that? That's what the gossip and the criticism comes in. Why you just can't say, yo, what's up, man? How you? All right, I get it if you say, you look different, bro. I see you shave your mustache. Okay, that's cool. And then keep it moving forward. Not sitting there. Because I've heard black men say this. I'm not saying because I ain't never heard no white men say it. I heard black men say this. If I ever see another grown man over 40 with some braids in his hair, if I see another black man with no mustache, no facial hair, braids that's your culture. And whether you have a mustache or not, that's your choice. It's also in your culture. Some people can't grow a mustache, but why you gonna be on somebody's face like that? Why you gonna be all up in somebody's face like this? Look, you all up in their face like this. Look. That's why I say be the best version of yourself, though. All right, be the best version of yourself. I gotta go. Y'all like, subscribe, and share. I don't have the bell. I don't know. I gotta, like I said, I'm still in the infant stages, building my YouTube, my podcast. So I'm still in the infant stages. So once I get all this, I'll be able to put I haven't taken time out to do it. Put the words on the screen. Where I can have the Cash App, and I can have all this stuff showing up under me, or it'll be under me on the screen. I'll have it where it'll say like, subscribe, ring the bell, ding, 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 all that good stuff. Y'all enjoy your weekend. It's Sunday. Y'all have a beautiful one. Give your loved ones a hug. Clap for yourself. You wake up tomorrow morning. Do it tonight while you're still up. While you're still here, give yourself a standing ovation. You wake up in the morning. Hit them feet, hit the ground. Give yourself another standing ovation. And bring yourself joy. Whatever brings you joy and happiness, you make sure you do that for yourself first before you can make anybody else happy. Before you make anybody else happy. Make yourself happy, and then you bring that joy and that happiness to whoever you're going to bring it to, your spouse, your kids. Make it infectious. We out. Peace and love. Y'all enjoy.